Hello everyone, welcome back to the Cursing Seamstress. It's been maybe 3 weeks since I've done a video, and it is now November, I don't even know, it's mid-November, and I have been sewing quite a bit. I'm getting ready tomorrow to do, or I'm sorry, day after tomorrow to do my second craft show. This is a bigger craft show. The first one I did was really a bust. It was not good at all. There were very few vendors, very few people walking through. So I ended up selling one item. And so it really wasn't worthwhile. This event is much larger. I've been to it, and there's a lot of traffic. There are a lot of vendors there. So hopefully I will sell more than what I sold at the first one. I wanted to show you a few things that I've been doing. Have any of you heard about reading pillows or book pillows? They're really a clever idea. I don't know how practical they are, but they're cute and they make nice gifts. I'll show you some that I've done. A reading pillow or a book pillow is simply a pillow, or in my case, a pillow cover. You put a pillow in there, and there is an area in the front where you can stuff a book. And so you can, the idea is that a child reads in bed and then tucks the book away when he or she is done until the next night when he or she is reading again. So, so here's an example. This is again, there are standard pillow forms that you can find at Michael's, Hobby Lobby, Walmart. This is a 16 by 16. And I hope you can see it. This says "Life is Sweet" with a book. I put a zipper in the back for the pillow form. I did not put piping around it. The front of this, where the book slips in, I did reinforce. This is actually doubled over fabric. The fold is here. So there is stabilizer, iron-on stabilizer interfacing on the inside part of this. And so that's what that looks like. It's really kind of fun because you can come up with all kinds of sayings. You don't necessarily have to buy an embroidery design that is specifically for a reading pillow or a book pillow. You can make up your own, and that's what I did in this case. The others, this one I was not that happy with. It puckered quite a bit, and I think on these, this fabric, the yellow fabric, was rather light, and so I probably needed to stabilize better and maybe spray it with a temporary adhesive to make sure that it did not slip in the hoop. This one says "Reading is magical," and I put a unicorn there, and the words "is magical" I did in variegated embroidery thread. Same idea on this one. This is more for a girl, I think, with the floral fabric, zipper in the back. So that's that one. And the third one that I did is I can go anywhere in a book, and there's a little monkey in an inner tube with an oar. And actually, of course, the monkey was a bought design or a free design, I can't remember. And I put the words on there with embird. And the same thing, I put a zipper in the back. Your zipper in a square pillow, it doesn't matter. The zipper can go either way, vertical or horizontal. So anyway, I thought that was cute. And this really gives me a good way to use up pieces of fabric that have sort of been hanging around. And just for fun, of course, I'm always doing the pillow covers in general, and I've done some for the sale. And this is a Christmas pillow. This, it's very simple, but I just embroidered on some sort of a pinkish fabric, and I embroidered JOY and just stitched around them. It's sort of a shabby chic look because it will fray around here. I did the stitching in gray and I matched it up with the piping on the side, and the back is just an envelope, no zipper. So I thought that was kind of pretty. I think this is 16 by 16 too. And another, I love this. This is a 14 by 16. I really like the blue willow pattern. I don't have blue willow tableware in my house, but I know a lot of people really like it, and it's beautiful. I think the blue willow pattern was a gift from China to George Washington, and there's a story behind. There's usually a couple on a bridge or something, and there's a story behind the two lovers on the bridge. But this is this design is from Embroidery Library because it is absolutely beautiful. But this is a blue willow pattern. This doesn't have the bridge or anything. So the back, I put a zipper. This is where you would want the zipper in an elongated pillow like this. You would want the zipper to go up and down to be able to stuff in the pillow insert. So that's that, and I just think that's lovely. And there's dark blue piping around the perimeter. The last pillow, this looks very autumn-like, and I purposely chose an autumn design and chose the colors to match up with this self-made piping that I did on some leftover fabric. I cut the fabric on a bias and used the cording that I had bought from Amazon, I think. And it matches really well with the yellow, orange, red, and I didn't include the pink color, but I did include the green. So that's that. And again, there's a zipper in the back. And here's, I did some little garden flags too. This is a Christmas garden flag. This is sewn on that ripstop nylon. This fabric is very, very slippery, and I actually went online and saw somebody from, I think from Embroidery Library, who did a video about how to keep it from this fabric from slipping. And what he did was, of course, hooping, but also spraying it with a temporary adhesive, making sure that the hoop is very tight. And I did that, and that really made a world of difference. This is a fa la 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 pattern. I think I got this from Embroidery Library, and it's very pretty. But this came out really well. It did not pucker like another one that I did, so I'm very pleased with that. Okay, the one thing that I did that was probably the biggest challenge was something that I finished up today. And I'm going to give you the person who did this video on YouTube. If you just search in your YouTube search box, Smarmy Clothes, SmarmyClothes, and she also has a website. It's called whatthecraft.com. This video was for a zippered handbag. She has another video for an unzippered handbag, which I'm sure is a little bit less challenging. I actually wrote out the beginning part of the instructions from the video, and I haven't finished it. I need to do that. It gets a little bit complicated. You really have to make sure that you watch what you're doing. I actually kept the video up on my computer until I finished it. So I could, you're flipping the bag a lot, you're sewing the lining to the zipper, the outer bag to the zipper, and so it gets a little bit complex. But it's very doable, and the woman who does the video is quite funny, and she gives fantastic instructions, and the video itself is close up. She's does her work on a table where you can see exactly what she's doing, and she narrates really well. So this is the purse. You can embellish as much as you want to. She offers the option of a zippered pocket on the outside. This really is a bit challenging. I've done these sort of pockets in the past. I don't think they were zippered though. They were just on a jacket that I made. So, but it's not hard. I mean, if you just follow everything that she does, it comes out great. So you can choose different fabrics for the lining and the exterior. I used the same fabric. This was $2 fabric that I got from Hobby Lobby quite a while ago. I really like it. I did vary the fabric direction. The fabric is meant to go this way, but there are 2 top pieces sewn here, and so I just varied the direction. And I also did the same thing for the front pocket here. This is not zippered. I also embellished with a embroidery swirl. This has D-rings on it. I should have used 1-inch D-rings, but I used 1.5. And that's pretty much it. Here is what the zipper looks like. It's kind of recessed a little bit. Again, the zipper is really what you have to pay attention to. This is the inside of the bag. I did not put pockets on the inside. And again, the inside of the bag is the same fabric as the outside. It is squared off at the bottom. It's nice and roomy. She tells you have the option of using an iron-on interfacing for the exterior. I did that because I've made a purse. I've only made really one other purse, and I did not use interfacing. I did not do anything to make the fabric a little bit hardier and able to stand up, stiffen it up a little bit. And I was disappointed in the way my bag came out. So this time I wanted to make sure that I did that. So take a look at her site if you're interested in making purses. I mean, you can either make the one with the zipper or make the video that the purse that she offers in another video that doesn't have the zipper. You will do fine with the zipper if you have any experience sewing at all, because amazingly, if you follow along, like I said, it's actually not bad at all. The only thing that I would do differently, and I actually did do differently, I made these straps 2 inches longer than she indicated. And if I do this purse again, I would probably make each strap at least 4 inches longer. I would also interface the straps. I didn't do that. They're a little bit floppy. So, and then, the other option would be to use that webbing and maybe a swivel hardware piece here that would make the handle removable. And you could actually use the handles on different purses if you wanted to, and just change them out. So again, this is it. It's quite cute. I'm pleased with it. I hope you will at least visit her website and take a look. She just does a fantastic job. And I think that's it. I will touch back with you and let you know how my sale does at the craft show on Saturday, and hopefully somebody will buy something. And I will talk with you later. Thank you so much for watching.